Top of the morning, y'all. What's up, man? I am not proud of this morning. I am late doing my show, unforeseen circumstances this morning. So, yeah, man, I'm regular. I go through shit like everybody else, and I had a tough morning. So I was not able to make it at my usual time, 9 a.m., which is, you know, things happen. Nevertheless, we are here, and today has to be the best day of my life. It has to be. I have no other choice but to make today the best day of my life. I have no other choice today but to make decisions that are going to change my life forever. And sometimes when you make decisions, man, you don't know if they're going to be good. You don't know if they're going to be bad. You don't know how they're going to end up. But one thing you must do above the rest is make a decision, and then you deal with whatever the result is. So many people are afraid of the results. They don't know if it's going to be better or worse, or they feel like they have to go through some type of process in order to they're scared of, they're afraid of the process. And me, however, I embrace whatever the process brings. And if it is, the result is not what I want it to be, well, I can live with it because I made the decision and then I move forward. So nevertheless, today's topic, we're talking about being a big chaser. And the reason I'm talking about being a big chaser, because everybody's chasing something. I don't care who you think you are. Everybody is chasing something. Now, some people are chasing something that's not leading them play. They're chasing something in a circle. It's kind of like you've seen the person on the treadmill, and they put a burger in front of them so they can continue to be motivated by the burger, and they're running after something that's not even moving, and they're not even moving. Be careful. Be worried. Everybody's chasing something. Are you chasing something that's actually moving towards your goal? Or are you chasing something that's just keeping you in the same place that you've been for a very long time? Big chaser. I don't care what nobody says about me. I personally feel like I'm always looking for the big thing to chase. I'm always looking for the big moment. Always looking for the big opportunity. I'm going to chase big every single time. I don't care what the consequence is. I don't care what the risk is. I'm going after it because, like I said before, I can live with disappointment, but regret I cannot die with. I cannot die with regret. I have to go. I have to know. I have to find out. Let me fail. Let me make the wrong decision. I have to be a big chaser. I got to chase big. I got to go after it. I must. Most people go after what they think they can have. I go after what I think I can't get. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Most people go after what they think they can achieve. I set goals that I don't think I'm actually going to hit. Do you understand the process in that? The point, the purpose of that? You got to shoot big. You got to shoot high. And you have to go and show up for it. Even if you're afraid, you got to show up anyways. Even if you're scared, you got to show up anyways. You have to. You got to show up for the fight. Because I say all the time, even if you fail, if you lose, people believe that they don't think that they can start over. I don't know why they don't think that they can start over. And like I said before in past shows, you're not even starting over. You're starting where you left off. Here's an example. You fight somebody that's a much better fighter than you. And they beat you up. They had a lot of unexpected moves. If you go fight that person again, it's not going to be the exact same result because you're like, I mean, they do it in boxing all the time. They say, I want a rematch. Now I know how you fight. I've learned you. I figured some things out. I'm coming back. And now I'm prepared for the battle. I'm prepared. Whether you lose again, that's up to how you prepare. But the fact of the matter is you start from a different point. And so many people are afraid to chase big things. They want to go so small. They want to play it safe. They're afraid to lose. Moment of transparency. We're making a lot of things happen here at the Good News. One thing that we're doing here at the Good News that I'm very proud about is that we are requiring that all of our shows go exclusive here on the Good News. You got to be here and nowhere else. Simply because we got to have something that other people don't offer, that Apple don't offer, that Spotify don't offer, that the other platforms don't, for us to grow. So we kind of got to be selfish so that way we can feed the people here in our culture. We trying to feed the people here. So first we got to feed the people here before we share the food with everybody else. And while we share with them, they already eating well. They already eating good. We the ones starving. So he said, hey, when you gather food, you got to bring it here so that we can eat together and then we can grow and we can feed more people. Change. We're chasing something big. Chasing something huge. With that comes scary sacrifices. With that comes hard discussions, difficult decisions. But you make them because you're going big. And see, when you have that goal in front of you, the decisions are easy to make. The reason why it's hard for you to decide what it is you want to do because you have not figured out what you're capable of. The only way to figure out what you're capable of is put yourself in a position to prove to yourself that you are who you think you are or you're not who you think you are. One of the two things are going to happen. You're going to find out that you're that guy or you're going to find out that you're not that guy. You're going to find out that you're her or you're going to find out that you're not her. But you got to put yourself in position to find out. So many people are afraid to find out who the hell they are because they got to deal with the truth about you. You got to admit that you're full of shit. You got to admit that you're below average. You got to admit that you're not ready. You got to admit that you're not great. But that's the best part of admitting and find out you're not great. Now you say, hey, now I know where I'm at. Now I can start from here. I can start from here. I can start to be great. I can start to be special. I can start to be better. I can start to be that guy. I can start to be her. People are afraid to find out who they are. They don't want to deal with it. Everybody want to think that they're greater than they are until they find out they're not. Everybody wants to feel like they're great until they find out they're not that great. Till they find out they average. Till they find out they normal. To me, that's the best opportunity to find out who you are. Once you find out that you are not that person, then you can work from there. I see Compton Mania in the chat on the YouTube, man. Shout out to Compton Mania. Had an incredible show on Monday. They debut show, man, absolutely killed it. I'm honestly, man, I'm impressed with y'all. Compton Mania, I really love what y'all doing. I'm so happy that we was able to align with y'all and that y'all now are part of this family. And just looking at what y'all doing, I mean, I'm impressed and I'm so happy that we're gonna be able to build something together. Man, shout out to Compton Mania because if y'all haven't checked them out, go check them out. TGN Sports, Compton Mania, man, they came through and they're doing the damn thing. So man, I'm just proud of them, proud of what they brought to our station here. So if you're just now tuning in, today's topic, we're talking about being a big chaser. You got to be a big chaser. Big chaser. Big chaser. Big chaser. If you're chasing something big, it's going to require you to do big things. And most people want to do small things because it's safe. Small things are safe. Only want to risk $5. I only want to risk a little bit of time. Big risks, big sacrifices, big losses, big failures. It's a part of the process. So many people are afraid to go through the process. I don't know why. So it's a difference between what you want to do and what you decide to do. Big difference. Said it last show, everybody wants to be successful. Most people want the success before the work. So many people want to be successful before they put in the work. They say, hey, if you make me successful, then I'll put in the work. It don't work like that. You got to put in the work first, and success follows. You have to put in the work first, and success follows. So many people got it backwards. So many people got it backwards. So many people don't understand what's required. They so freaking lazy. So many people are so freaking lazy. I can't believe it. So many people find any excuse to quit, any excuse to give up, any excuse to not go forward. They have no persistence in them. They hear no one time and it's over. I'm so excited for what we're doing here next. I'm so excited for how we're moving forward. I'm ready. I'm ready. Who want the smoke? I'm ready for every battle. I'm showing up for every fight. I'm ready for anything that's in the way. See, because I don't care about taking a loss. So many people are afraid. See, when you take so many losses over time, the fear of loss just seems to leave you. And then the only time, and only that you get so many wins, the fear of loss just you don't even think about it. It's like certain teams, like obviously it was the NFC, NFC championships this last weekend, and certain teams you like, even though the Chiefs lost, you feel like the Chiefs are always going to win. They don't even think like loss is not even really like, oh yeah, we got this. Like the confidence they have. It was a great game. It came down to the end, so it is what it is with the result. But the fact of the matter is, the loss wasn't as important as a game. So many people are afraid to lose that they won't even try. I think my cousin said in the song, he said people are afraid to climb high because the fall is a longer fall. So some people will say, well, I'm only gonna climb a little bit. In case I fall, it's only gonna be a short fall. So they climb a little bit. So they're operating off the fear of losing instead of the motivation to win. So many people are operating off the fear of losing, so they're not dedicated to the win. They won't take the risk. They're trying to not lose versus it's two different type of energies. Are you trying to not lose or are you trying to win? Which one is it? I love Monopoly. I love playing Monopoly with people because, and the reason why most people don't want to play Monopoly, they say, oh, the game is too long. And I always say, not when you're playing with your boy. When I play Monopoly, I'm either going to lose fast or I'm going to win fast. One of the two things are happening. I'm not sitting here for an hour and a half to lose. We're not doing that. For what? I'm making decisions. I'm buying shit. I'm either losing now or I'm winning now. I'm not in this game trying not to lose. I'm not in the game to the end and see if I have an opportunity to win. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going to win now. I'm going to lose now. So the game may be long for you, but it ain't gonna be long for me. You may sit here for 2 hours and lose. That's not going to be your boy. If I'm gonna lose in the first 30 minutes. You feel me? Or I'm gonna win in the first 30 minutes. What's gonna happen? It's about how you play the game. I'm playing to win. I play life on offense. I play life on offense. I'm trying to score. So many people are playing life on defense, trying not to get scored on. Let me give you an example. Saving money is the best thing you can do and the worst thing you can do at the same time. So many people just save money for the purpose. Hear what I'm saying? They save money for the purpose of an emergency. They save money for the purpose of an emergency. This is what I've gathered. People who save money for the purpose of emergency eventually will have an emergency, and then they start the process all over again. So they're never advancing. Some people save money to invest. So when they do have an emergency, the money that they invested is producing the emergency money. You don't have to have an emergency fund. Or if you do, you have one, but y'all get the point of what I'm saying. What is the purpose of everything you're doing? Are you trying to prevent life from happening to you, or are you trying to happen to life? It's a big difference. Major difference. Huge difference. Those who are saving money for a rainy day are playing life on defense. Those who are saving money to buy a house are playing life on offense. It's a major difference, ladies and gentlemen. Which one are you doing? There's something very special that's happening now in 2022. Something very, very special. And I love it. You know what's happening? People got to go back to work. People have to get back to it. Ain't no more PPPs. Ain't no more free money for people not doing shit. Now you got to get out here on your grind, and people don't know what to do. They stuck. So many people. I was having a conversation with one of my brothers, man, the other day, and he was saying, man, like, you know, the PPP and the EDD set people up for these lifestyles that they can't uphold anymore. Everybody was balling. Y'all remember in the pandemic, everybody was balling in 2019, 2020, 2021. Everybody was balling. Now it's time to get to work. Now it's time to get to work. And people don't know what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you chasing? Are you chasing something big or are you chasing something small? I got to jump to the chat here. My brother Uno's in the chat. Top of the morning to you, brother. He said, I go after the toughest task, the hardest outcome, the endeavor considered impossible. In the event I get the desired outcome of any of those situations, my life will enhance immensely from the journey and adversity it took to achieve it. Big risk comes big reward. A lot of people can't see and move past the word no or outcome of denial. I think anybody who has a problem with hearing no needs to go and work in sales for 1 month. I promise you, you work in sales for 1 month, no won't never bother you again. If you ever worked in sales, network marketing, any of that, no is like, it rolls off your back. Some people are so afraid of rejection. I said it before. They won't even try. Or some people will try something once and it don't work. Well, I guess it's not for me. They'll go to the gym one time and they don't lose weight. I guess I shouldn't go and come back to the gym. I went to the gym yesterday. I didn't lose no weight. I guess the gym don't work. Nothing in life works like that. People show up one time, they get one no, they get one rejection, and they figure this is not for me. The universe is talking to me and told me that this is not what I'm supposed to do. No, God is testing you to see if you really want it. You got to prove to the universe that this is what you want. You got to prove to God this is what you want to be. No is a test. And most people are failing that test over and over and over again. They can't see past rejection because they think it's supposed to be a straight shot to success. Who taught y'all this? Well, that lets me know that most people are spoiled. They're spoiled because we live in America. So most people are spoiled because this government will give you things for free. So everybody thinks success is supposed to come for free. Everybody think they don't got to put no extra work. Everybody think they don't have to go above what they're doing now. Everybody think if they continue doing what they're doing now, success will somehow show up at their front fucking door. You got to do more than you're doing now to get more than what you have now. It's required. You can't do the same shit you've been doing and expecting different results. You can't just tell yourself eventually it's going to happen. Eventually will never show up. People live on someday I'll. You know what someday I'll is? That means someday I'll be successful. That someday will never show up. You're on an island. The boat ain't coming to pick you up. You got to get your ass out in the sea and swim to your destination. You got to put in the work. Ain't nobody coming to get you. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody is coming to get you. Nobody is coming to save you. It's up to you. You got to put in the work. Got to make it happen. It's required. If you're just now tuning in, just to reset, today's topic is called Big Chaser. You got to be a big chaser. I don't want to work with no more small people. Like, honestly, where I'm at right now, even we doing this inside the network. Yo, like, if you rolling with us, you got to be ready to go. If you rolling with us, we cutting off. We have to. We got to cut off the people who not stepping up. It ain't even about stepping up for us. It's stepping up for themselves. I can see how serious you are by what you're doing for yourself. It ain't about what you're doing for us. I don't give a damn about what you're doing for the good news. I'm judging you off what you're doing for yourself. Don't ask me to do nothing that you ain't willing to do. It blows my mind. It blows my mind that people will ask you to do something that they won't do for themselves and get upset when you won't do it. Hey, can you cook for me? You not gonna cook for yourself? And you mad because I say, nah, I ain't cooking for you? I don't say you ain't cooking for you. People want you to make them successful before they make themselves successful. Blows my mind. I'm only running with people who run as fast as me. Not dragging nobody no more. Not doing it. Not dragging nobody no more. Not pulling nobody no more. Them days is over with. If we rolling, we rolling. Get out here and swim with me. I'm not about to swim and go get the ship and come back and get you. No. Get your ass out here and swim with me. Some people still waiting on that shit. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite part about life is what's next. My favorite part. What's next? What's around the corner? What changes are going to happen? Reshuffle my deck. There's nothing better when you're playing a game of cards than a reshuffle deck. Because when you reshuffle the deck, what does that mean? That means that you have a new opportunity. When you reshuffle your deck, you got a fresh new start. Y'all, if y'all watching anywhere on YouTube, y'all watch this later at any point in time, y'all see what the studio looks like in Studio One. We're changing it around. We're making something different. We're going to try something new. I'm excited because we're reshuffling our deck. By the way, moment of transparency, there's shows that won't be here in March. Some shows won't be here in March. Some shows would prefer to remain on Apple, Spotify, and that's all good. But I love that it's Black History Month, right? It's cool for us to be on those platforms, but when it comes down to a black and brown owned platforms, some people have to struggle with that, and that's okay. All love. We know what we're doing. I believe that decisions we make in the universe that's set up is supposed to separate the people who's supposed to be here and who's not supposed to be here. And here's the thing about it is, we're allowing the decision to be up to you, to them. You make the decision if you want to ride with us or not. It's up to you. But we are leaving. We're out of here. You either rolling or you not. And it's okay if you don't. Good luck to you. But we're not just counting on luck here. We count on our efforts. Luck will come later. We're not going to sit on this island and wait for a ship to come and pick us up. We about to get in the water. We about to build a fucking raft. And we're out of here. I know this raft ain't as pretty as you thinking about the ship that's coming to get you. Most people are waiting on a cruise ship to come pick them up. Come on. We're out of here. We're going to fucking get on this raft and we're going to make it. That's how we moving. So, ladies and gentlemen, be a big chaser. Don't chase small things. Only big things only. Big things only. Gates is in the comments. She says, Big Chaser, this ain't Harriet Tubman. Nah, this ain't Harriet Tubman. And you know, shout out to Harriet Tubman because she went back and got a lot of people. But I'm not Harriet Tubman, unfortunately. I'm saying, hey, I'm leaving now. I'm about to run. You know, I'm glad you brought that up because we leaving the slave masters, right? The Apples, the Spotify, we out. We leaving Massa, we're gone. If you don't want to go with us, we understand. But we're going to be free, y'all. We're going to be free. We are going to be free. That's what we're doing. We're going for freedom, ladies and gentlemen. We're untying the nooses off our neck. And we're going to make it happen. She says, I'm putting up 50. You got to put up 50. Of course, at least try to put up 50. Like that, like, you know, like, hey, as long as you shoot your shot and you open, I don't even care if you miss the shot as long as you shot the ball. I don't even care if you miss. I pass you the ball because I believe in you. Jazz said, you can't be putting up 15 while I'm going 50. You know what? If that 15 helped us win, I'll take 15. You got 15, you got 10 rebounds, you got triple-double, we on. We on. But it's funny because Mike Kell says the other day, he was like, you know, there's nothing worse than a person that's trying to sell you potential. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Person trying to sell you on potential where they say, hey, I'm going to be this a year from now, so bet on me now. It's like, that's not how it works. You know, if y'all know anything about the NBA, if you getting 8 points a game and you come and say, hey, I want a $20 million contract because in 2 years, I'm gonna be putting up 50 and you putting up, and they're gonna be like, you only getting 8 points a game right now. Put up 50 a few times, then come holler at us. You got it. The results got to be your proof. People talk a lot. Everybody swear they're the guy. Like I said, you have to find out if you're really that guy or not. And most people are afraid to actually put themselves in position to find out if they are who they say they are, or find out if they're not who they say they are. You got to find out if you're special. Go put yourself in a room with other people who think they special. If you think your opinion matters, go put yourself in a room with other people who think their opinion matter, and then you have to find out. You got to test yourself. People are afraid to test themselves. You got to do it. You got to push yourself. It's important. Got to be tested. He said, I'm betting on Black History Makers every time. Every time. Everybody swear they, you know, I'm for the black people when they gang until it come down to it. That's why I respect Kyrie Irving. He held his ground and he's back in the NBA. No problem. He's that good. He knew he was that guy. And it's been proven that he's that guy. He's put up 50 a game. So he was able to do that. He's been proven. So shout out to him. And shout out to anybody who stood. Shout out to Kaepernick. He said, no, I'm representing what I want to represent. And that's what it is. Gang. Y'all not about to force me into something else. So anyways, we in this show, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all go out here and chase big. You keep going small, always going to be small. You can keep wanting until you decide. It's never going to happen. I'll see y'all Monday. Is Black History Month. Y'all better make sure y'all enjoy it. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see y'all later. Compliments, my brothers, man. Much love, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm so impressed with y'all show. Honestly, like, we were talking about it all yesterday at the office, man. Just like, this is what we talking about, man. So we so happy to have y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are really doing something, and like, I love it, man. I love it. Like, y'all inspiring us, you know, and we just use y'all as an example, man. So just much love to y'all, man. Thank y'all for joining the family. It's a pleasure to have y'all. So I'm out, YouTube. Until next time.